we're doing something different today. We're doing a real-world review. This is not an eye gauntlet.
Right.
This is not an MPG loop. We're actually taking your truck to the transmission shop. Yeah, but we're using the 2017 Chevy Silverado 3500 heavy duty with a brand new Duramax, 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque right now.
Yeah, with a big hood scoop. Hey, I had a question.
What?
For my big lifted Ram
Yes.
Dodge, I'm trying to figure out, should I call it Raptor Killer or Raptor Hunter? I want to paint that on the side. Which one would I go with, Hunter or Killer?
First, get it running first.
Oh, nah, it'll run. It runs. It pours like an engine. It's just the transmission won't go in backwards.
So let's go over the engine real quick. This is a brand new 6.6 liter Duramax.
Yes.
Displacement is the same as before,
Right.
but they reworked it completely. I mean, the engine block is the same, but you know, you got new connecting rods, new crankshaft,
New pistons.
heads,
Turbo, yeah.
turbocharge has been moved, relocated.
Yes.
It's still in the V,
Uh-huh.
but it's moved a little bit.
Yeah, a little easier to get to.
A new EGR system,
Right.
exhaust gas recirculation.
Yeah.
On and on and on. Total power 445 horsepower, which is class leading for wontons,
That's right.
and 910 pound-feet of torque, which is not class leading, but still a lot of torque.
There's only one thing they forgot to do.
What?
Move that blessed DEF tank out from under the hood and put it back there where it belongs. Like,
And it's still under where I'm sitting.
right, you got to sit there with this gallon jug over your head while you're pouring it in there.
You have to pour it in the engine bay
You got to open the
to
hood.
refill it.
Yep.
Yes, but also it's under the. It kind of protrudes under the frame. I want to get a good time. I'm thinking 8 seconds may be possible. I have traction control and stability track disabled, and I'm going to spool it up a little bit and just kind of go. I think that was a good takeoff. Let's see how it does. Woo! 8.25. All right, so
Faster,
there's
faster.
two speeds on this jack, right? Two
There
speeds.
is. And is that what you're on? Is the high speed?
Yeah, high speed. All right, so let me climb in here. It's a little bit muddy
Well,
here.
look, there's a step. See, there's a step. Yeah, it's muddy. It's a real world here. Just get the damn thing muddy. We're doing work here.
Let's look at these hooks. Bam! We're towing, what, about 40 miles, 14,000 pounds. I think guys that own dualies would do this fairly often, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't buy a dually to just go to Starbucks in.
Right.
You would actually buy it to use it, and this is what we're doing. You'd be pulling a big trailer too, because you don't buy this for just a bumper pull. No,
Tell me
it does
more
not
about
slide.
your truck. What are we towing?
We are towing a 1994
Yeah.
Dodge Ram 1500, and
Yeah.
it's a short bed 4-wheel drive single cab with a 4-inch lift and a 3-inch body lift.
And we've got the cool camera system from Chevrolet, where it's basically a dealer installed system.
Right.
There are 2 cameras, one under each mirror. There's one in the tailgate, like you would expect, but there's also one on the top of the cab.
Yeah.
To
figure out how to run it.
To see the bed and the gooseball.
Yes, that
hitch.
makes it so much nicer.
Chevy changed the way to access the camera system. This is the additional camera system called IntelliHall. You have to hold the back button for several seconds, and you get the new menu here for the camera selection. Obviously, you still have your left, the right, cameras underneath each mirror. You have a camera that points in the bed to see the gooseneck ball, which is very useful. You can also combine views. And the camera labeled Other on this is not active right now because it's actually a wireless camera with an antenna, which you can actually wire for power at the back of your trailer, and it sends a wireless signal, and you can see it here, and that's useful for when backing up, you can see behind your trailer. I'm running at about 60 miles an hour, and let's see what the decibel level is. Really? 62.3 decibels? 62 decibel level is basically like a gas-powered half-ton truck. But the 6-speed Allison transmission is still here.
Yeah, and it's very little changes there. They tell us it's so robust they didn't need to do anything, and I believe them. It's a very good transmission. You know, they haven't really changed the frame or the suspension much.
Yep.
And I think that's what they probably the next series will, so they can get a higher rating. But of course, GM's theory and their philosophy is that most people don't pull 30,000 pounds.
Right.
And they probably don't, but you know, you don't really want to cut out a segment of the market. And why would you want to be last place for towing capability? That doesn't make sense to me from a marketing standpoint.
So yeah, I mean, Ford is going up to like 32,000 pounds.
Yes, they are.
On the gooseneck. Ram has been at 30, just over 30. And Chevy is still around 23,000. All right, well, let's get to the shop and actually tell them the real world MPGs, okay?
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Cool.
Okay. Hey, you did it!
Here.
So now we just have to get it off the trailer, but you have no reverse?
Not on the Dodge yet. That's why we're here. We want to reverse.
Okay, well, let's just roll it off.
Okay.
Spring loaded?
I think so, but not quite enough spring loaded. Of course, I imagine these ramps are probably 200 pounds. How come I'm lifting all this heavy stuff and you're holding onto a camera on me?
Because I'm a cameraman.
You're a cameraman? Oh my God.
So, Kent, we did the job. We delivered the truck.
Nobody was killed rolling it off the back of the trailer?
No, we got 8.9 MPGs towing in the city and on the highway. And now we have a 0 to 60 number, acceleration number so we now know how quick this truck is. But now it's time to take it on the iGauntlet and on our proper efficiency loop on the highway.
Yeah, we dropped off my Ram 1500 with Ruben. He's going to soup it up, so I'm ready to take on Big Green.
All right, that's going to be exciting. Stay tuned for that as well. And go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and real-world reviews. And
MrTruck.com!
Woohoo! Thank you, guys.